Hi Aries, welcome. My name is Wendy Irene. This reading is if you have Aries in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node, or if there's an Aries in your life that you're hoping to gain a greater understanding of what could be going on with them energetically. These readings are meant to be timeless, meaning that I just trust in the divine timing that when you come across them is when there's a message in them for you. And I ask that you do your best to open your heart space and be willing to listen to your own intuition above everything else, because that is your greatest guide and teacher. I personally love to use tarot readings, not as a predicting the future. I feel like there's so many possibilities based on choices, destiny, things beyond our understanding. But I like to use tarot to hear what comes up within me, to hear what my heart is saying, to connect with my soul. So I love to do readings for that reason. Take a few deep breaths. Loud exhale. So good for your lungs to give them a chance to fill all the way up. Really good for clearing your energy, helping you become more of a clear channel. Okay. One more shuffle. What is the highest message for Aries? We have the friendship card. Okay, so this reading is really wanting to call up particular friendships, or just making time for your friends. Maybe you are so busy with your family and with work that you really haven't had much of an opportunity to nurture your friendships. So the book says the angels guide you to freely express your true thoughts and feelings with love. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. But that too. Okay, here we go. Changes in your friendships are occurring. Be lovingly honest with yourself and your friends right now and appreciate the healing benefits of a true friend. Not only are you changing on the inside, but your life is changing on the outside as well. Among these changes are your relationships with friends. Perhaps you fear that you no longer have common interests with old friends, or maybe you wonder if you'll meet new friends with whom you share close bonds. Changes in friendships are natural, and the angels ask you to surrender your relationships to them. Know that God and the angels watch over you and your friends. They will lovingly help all of you during these transitions. This card also signifies that you are ready to receive new friendships with people who mirror your interests and ambitions. So I feel like this card is a way of saying, like, the universe is wanting to align you with people that lift you up, with people that share interests and passions with you, that you can get excited about life with, you can get excited about lifting each other up, about being a positive presence in each other's lives. So you may be meeting some new friends here and lovingly shedding some old relationships that might not be right for you anymore. That doesn't make anyone a bad person. It just makes you in different places in this stage in life. So I think the more that you can peacefully allow those transitions to happen, the easier everything is. Okay, so let's get some messages from the tarot deck. Thank you for everything you do to support me in this channel. I truly love doing these readings for you. It wouldn't be possible if you didn't spend your precious minutes with me. I don't take that lightly. Thanks for the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribing, passing these readings on to others. It means a lot to me. Okay. I'm getting the feeling and the message of communicating, really communicating how you feel. Maybe it feels like you feel a little bit stiff in your throat, or you feel like there's blockage in what you want to say. But I think with this friendship coming up card too is be willing to be honest about how you actually feel, because that's how you attract the right people, right? If you have to pretend that you feel a certain way that you don't, then that's not the right situation for you. Okay, so you have the Page of Air. So air, thoughts, communication as well. Maybe really the page is young, so can be very logical, but honest, impulsive sometimes. So here with this card, it's like if you're delivering a truth, you want to do it from your heart space. So the page can sometimes deliver a truth without tact. So allowing yourself to, I want to say like not burn up and like spit out what it is you have to say, but like allow it to come from that higher place of your soul and your heart here. Or if you receive challenging information, really going into your heart space, going into that higher perspective, that bird's eye perspective, as opposed to that ground level survival perspective, really be willing to see the bigger picture overall here. You have the Two of Wands or the Two of Fire. So this is you really coming into your own, but it's also about new contacts. So that makes sense because some of you, new friendships, new people around you, that is what this message keeps pointing to. So continue to move forward, Aries. Continue to move forward. You're really coming into your own. You're really blossoming here, and these new partnerships are divinely guided. The Seven of Pentacles is the next card that you have here. I'm really noticing that tree, but this tree has a mouth. And I'm still feeling communication coming up here, really speaking. But see, a tree, how would a tree communicate? Very wise, maybe a little bit slowly, really thinking about the words that you're choosing. But it's also, the Seven of Pentacles can be about planting seeds, that knowing that you've planted your seeds well. So even though there may be a pause, please don't worry unnecessarily. Please don't rob the joy of today by worrying unnecessarily. Your seeds have been planted, Aries. The universe is acknowledging that those precious, meaningful things to you, those seeds are planted. Okay, so at the heart of your reading, you have the Strength. You are, oh, look at, I love, so in this card, this angel is on these tigers. But I like to think of the Strength card as like great inner strength. You have not gained this easily. I don't personally know anyone who's really strong that gained that strength easily. It came through trying times, right? It became, you really become yourself. You really know that you can rely on your soul and your guides. And but what I like is the lion and the lamb. So also at the same time, forgiveness and compassion. Maybe forgiveness for things that have happened to you, compassion towards the people that have hurt you. I mean, that remembering hurt people, and that's true for all of us. I don't know any of us who haven't hurt someone in one way or another. I don't mean physically, but have said things that maybe were unnecessary or mean or really judged. So this card, this Strength card, is learning to release those hard judgments, learning to be in that beautiful energy of forgiveness and compassion, but knowing like you earned your great strength that you have, Aries. You earned it. The Two of Air, sometimes this comes up when mentally you're feeling stuck, because air thoughts. So mentally you're feeling unwilling to see, maybe make a decision about something, or just like, I want to say, like, I envision like closing your eyes and pretending there's nothing that's a problem, but are just feeling stalled. So please clarify, why do we have the Two of Air here? The Emperor card. I feel like this is you going from, you know, maybe not wanting to see something to being the Emperor and being like, I'm going to take charge, I'm going to be organized, I'm going to be logical, I'm going to be structured, and I'm going to lead. I'm going to lead, and I'm going to lead myself with my inner strength. I'm going to lead maybe others around you too. The Dreamer card, the Fool card, is beginning a new journey, because it's a leap of faith. It's following your dreams, but it's also unexpected opportunities. And like the other cards were showing, I feel like people are going to start coming into your life that are meant to divinely be there. Maybe new friendships, maybe new contacts or new partnerships. But you're just having this leap of faith, and I love that it's like you're letting the universe, you're letting God guide you. You're letting go of unnecessary worry. You're forgiving situations that were hurtful, that maybe you gained strength from as a person. You're understanding that your seeds are well planted, and even if you feel like there's a pause in action, you're going to start stepping into that Emperor position where it's like, okay, maybe for a while I've not wanted to make a decision, or I've just kind of stayed in the same place, but now I'm going to get structured. Now I'm going to get disciplined, and I'm going to move. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to take these leaps of faith. And the last card here is the Six of Water. I feel like this is, it can be things from your past or your childhood, or issues regarding children that maybe have been part of why you've been in rough seas. But it's like I feel like you're getting to this place where like maybe you appreciate the things from your past or your childhood because they made you who you are. And now you're going to move, you're going to not romanticize the past either. So it's like if there was a past relationship, you might be romanticizing it as better than it was, right? But it might not be a part of your life anymore because that wasn't your divinely highest path. But I feel like you're gonna be moving. You're gonna use your strength. You're gonna use your leadership abilities to take this leap of faith, to be ready when the luck happens, as Ina Garten's new book says. I love that because that's what I'm feeling like. You're gonna be ready when the luck happens, when these new friendships or these new opportunities present themselves. And you're gonna stop romanticizing the past and really staying stuck in that, if that makes sense. So I think overall, I want you to remember the most that your seeds are well planted and you do not need to worry, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you again soon.